Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story of how Rossfield Stores stopped me from going over to the White Moose Cafe for my friend's birthday today. So, I'm gonna go straight to the point. Today is my friend's birthday. You guys might know him. I've talked about him before on the channel. His name is Adam Redmond. Happy birthday, Adam. I'd love to be there right now in the White Moose Cafe celebrating with you, but I can't. So let me explain why I can't. I need to top up my phone. I usually top up my phone by €20 on 3 mobile. So I went out to Rossfield Store because the machine in Gala or Mace is always broken. So I went over to Rossfield Store. I had €20, right? And then I'm like, can I top up my phone by €20, 3 mobile? And she's like, it's 21. She was an old woman. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was 21 because I genuinely didn't know it was 21. So I asked the lady that she's talking to, like the customer in front of me, if I can have like €1 because I didn't know that it was €21. And then she's like, you're not allowed to ask customers for money in my store. You can't do that. So I'm like, oh, alright, sound. So I walked out. I went all the way home. I asked my mom for €1. Told her what just happened. And she was like, okay. So she gave me €1. I walk all the way back. All the way back to Rossfield Store with my €21. And then I'm joking with her. I'm like, hey, this is the first time I've been here. I'd like to get a top up €21 on my phone. And then she's like, it's 20. And so I'm like, oh, alright, safe. So I give her the money. I'm like, okay, I've got my voucher. I'm good. I can go over. So I go onto the bus. I just about make it. And I'm like, oh, things are cool. I type in my voucher. You know, I'm not really thinking much about it. I'm like, I paid 20 quid for the voucher. There should be 20 quid on this voucher, right? Tree just says, thanks. We're processing your top up. We'll let you know when it's like confirmed. This is the first time I've ever got this message. Usually when I type in the voucher on Tree Alerts, it says top up successful. It does that every time. So the fact that it randomly just says we're processing your top up, that's a bit weird, isn't it? So I'm like, okay, cool. This is taking a while to process, right? I kind of need internet because I've never been to Fairview Park. I've never been to Fairview before. Never been to the White Moose Cafe before. So Adam is just gonna pick me up from Fairview when I get there using Google Maps, right? But I don't have any internet, so I can't use Google Maps. And then I'm looking at this voucher. I'm like, rah, this is kind of mad. This is just not working. And then I look at the voucher and I see the top up says €5. Tell me why I paid 21 quid for a €20 top up and it says top up 5. What? I've just got finessed. I'm on the bus. I'm just about to go past Astro Park. I'm like, holy I've just got finessed by a Rossfield store worker. So I hop off the bus. I don't have any credit. Someone texted me on my phone as well saying, who is this? I called up the number and here's what happened. Hello?
Who's this?
It's Tommy. Somebody, you texted me.
Is this Tommy?
Yes.
I'm
Tommy.
pretty sure you have the wrong number, so can you please stop calling this?
You texted me.
You called me after you said Tommy Balagoon.
Yeah, that's just not how you pronounce my name, so okay. Yes, that's me.
Yeah, so this is the wrong person, so it's calm.
Man, why did you text me then, saying who is this?
You called me first.
No, I did not. That's cap. I did not call you first at all.
Bye.
Aye. Safe.
Wait, who is this?
Who's this? Who is this? I said my name. What's your name then?
Is this a joke?
It's not a joke. I said my name's Tommy Balogun. What's your name? Simple. I don't know who this is, but you called me, but just, you texted me first, and now I want to know who you are. It's not that deep.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because you texted me saying, who is this?
I got 2 calls from you yesterday.
NANI? Yeah, let me explain. So yesterday, I went to Maynooth University. It was an open day, and my mate Toby was there. And he asked if he could use my phone because he didn't have credit. So that's where the 2 calls came from. So technically they're right. But it wasn't me that called them. It was Toby that called them. Man. Actually, that wasn't even Toby's friend's number. Because Toby called up the wrong number in the first place on the day.
Look at this dude.
But I go to the other side to get the bus back home over to confront this woman at Rossfield, and then Adam Redmond himself, the birthday boy, calls me up and he's like, Tommy, where are you, bro? And I'm like, hey, you won't believe this. You're probably going to think I'm lying. You won't believe this. So I told him literally what I told you, the entire story. And he's just like, wow, maybe that could be on This Week in Ireland. Because Adam, if you don't know, he has a series on his channel called This Week in Ireland. And yeah, he just talks about news in Ireland. A fella gets finessed by Rossfield store worker. He said that, like, we're just gonna go without you because it'll take you another hour to get here if you wanted to come up. So fair enough. My top up still is in process. So I go over to Rossfield store. I was like, I'm gonna confront this woman. I'll pull out my camera. I'll record this woman. I have some footage on my phone. I recorded, but the camera's facing down, so like she doesn't know that it's on. So I'll play that.
Hi, sorry. Please tell me what it says in Fiverr. I'll show you right now. I'll show you what it says.
Okay, yeah, so you saw in that video, I cut it, and then I showed her. I called up the number, 1744, pretty sure that's the tree number. And then it said, your balance is 0.00. And she was just like, oh wow, he didn't actually use the money. I tried to use this thinking it was a 20 when it was actually a 5, but it still didn't process. She thought I was finessing her, when in reality I thought it was her that was finessing me. Eventually she admitted she was in the wrong, right? And then she gave me a €20 top-up voucher. So I'm like, rah, cool. I can't even go over to Adam to celebrate, so I just have to go home. My top-up voucher, when I asked for €20 top up, should have been 20. She gave me €5 top up. And with the way she was acting when I first came in, trying to get the top up, and she said I had to go get €1, I thought she was doing this intentionally to mug me off. Because she was like, I'll just finesse that little black kid over there because he didn't bring in the initial money he had to bring in. I can't go celebrate my friend's birthday thanks to her thinking that 5 is the same number as 20. You love to see it. You really love to see it.